Good morning and welcome again to another capsule of CIO Desk. Today I will talk about the SWAT teams on the Information Technology Group. If you would like to know how to implement the practice of SWAT teams into your IT area, if you would like to know which elements you have to consider, how to organize your team, what tools you have to provide your technical support team and specialists in order to act and produce the same reports like the paramilitary group equivalent in the military arena, you have to wait to the end of the video, listen to them. I will share with you IT practices that I've been using in my experience that are pretty much of so much value for resolving this in the minimum time and the maximum benefit and the minimum risk. Without being said, I would like to start. The discussion will be divided in 5 areas. What is the function of the IT SWAT team? The participants and roles, the tools and alert protocols that we should implement, what is the briefing area, room, and what is its purpose, and finally, what are the next steps in order to continue extracting the most benefit out of this practice in the IT. Let's begin with the first topic. What is the primary function of the SWAT team? Well, you must know that SWAT comes from the acronym Special Weapons and Tactics and applies precisely to provide a team, an elite team, with tactics and weapons in order to be effective and be upfront, ready to afford any circumstance that should occur in our production systems. The purpose, as it is be ready when the call is received, resolve any issues that affect the production environment, as I said before. So that is the primary function, that is the objective that we require to implement in order to produce, in order to create a very efficient SWAT team in the IT team. Next topic, what are the participants and roles that we should implement? Well, we need to implement, I suggest you implement 3 colors, protocols by colors, 3 groups practically. The yellow group, which is the commanders group, in which we have to have 2 types of commanding. The team command, which is a maximum authority in the SWAT team, they're responsible for the whole area. It could be the IT technical support manager. And the incident commander, that could be the chief lead of the tower that is having the most exposure, or the one that the commander assigns and determines to be acting as a commander of the incident. Then we need to implement the red team. The red team is tower specialists. We could have many people working in this. Some of them will be application technicians, another ones telecommunication and network specialists, storage specialists, and operating system specialists. Many of these red team specialists could be outsourced or could be into the company. It doesn't matter. The important is that they know upfront to which group do they belong and what is the role that they should play in the participation in a SWAT team. And last but not least, the communication team, the blue collar. These communication teams should have several participants. One participant be defined for be the monitor, who's be like a journalist. The guy will be the one in charge of creating or create upfront a WhatsApp group in which broadcast the progress, the incident, the issues, take photographs, upload screenshots, and that's the main area in which the commander of the group or the user that is interested in the progress of the team can access to these means of communications and know what is happening any moment. And another responsible for logistics, most likely health, in charge of health and food. If the incident is extensive and requires 8, 9, 11, 24 hours of exposure of the group, the blue collar health specialist must provide food, service of health, and be aware of the physical condition of the participants to maintain them, all of them fresh and nurtured. Let's go to the next topic, tools and protocols. Okay, the tools that we must pay attention up front are the communication tools, number one. It is very important to equip our SWAT team participants with IP phones installed in their laptops, a WhatsApp group, as I said, a Skype or Zoom communication in their cell phones, or FaceTime in the case we need to contact them directly and see the expressions and see them face to face. And another sharing of cloud sharing applications. I used to use Trello, which is an app that you can download for iOS or for Android, and you can share documents, you can share chats, you can express your concern and open, and it creating, as the incident is being resolved, it creating all the technical documentation required to create a report at the end of it. The participant modes. There are two ways of participate in a SWAT team: active mode and stealth mode, and it depends on the color of the alert. There must be two levels of alerts: yellow alert and red alert. I will explain each one. Yellow alert is when it is raised by the commander. A yellow alert will be requiring that the affected towers by the incident be in active mode. Active mode means that they need to be broadcasting information, keeping communication back and forth with the different participants through the communication means, and the rest of the participants of the SWAT team must be in stealth mode, participating by listening, and in case that they can provide alerts and provide value, they need to participate. Otherwise, they keep themselves in stealth mode. In red alert, all the towers participate. All of them have the same level of participation, and they are invited to participate as the incident is being closed tower by tower. That is the tools and the protocols that we should implement. The tools that we use are many of them, not only the ones that I mentioned. There are quite a few, quite many. Use those that you require, that you request, but the minimum ones are the ones I just mentioned before. What is the briefing area or the war room? Well, it's a physical meeting room in which you can organize your SWAT team. There are 3 moments in which you reunite the SWAT team. Pre-alert, in which you will implement this business practice, this IT practice. You will determine the team colors, assign responsibilities and roles to the participants. The debriefing moment, which is after the incident, when all of the SWAT team physically meets face-to-face or video conferencing or FaceTime or remote communication, and in order to provide the experience, provide comments, and being ready and available for any question that the rest of the group may have. And don't forget, at the end, the participants that arrive to the debriefing should handle the incident report per tower. Each tower is responsible to provide, even if they were active or in a stealth mode, they should provide to the team a report of the incident report, what happened. This is invaluable for future incidents. All of that information was recorded and documented tower by tower. Last but not least, the communications. Very well. What are the next steps? Very good. After you have experienced and implemented this practice, it is very important to sustain, to have a meeting, a monthly meeting, in which you first create these statistics of the incidents, analyze the statistics in order to understand and learn what is happening, what was the root cause, what we will do the next time it occurs, what we learn, how we can adjust. Then adjust the protocols. Adjusting the protocols means that if at some extent, in the case of a yellow alert, we should have done the different way and include on board an additional person. What was the experience of the monitor of the incident? If the report was with the quality required for the next incident documentation. And last but not least, never abandon the ritual of the meeting. It's very important, the debriefing meeting, in which you share with all of your SWAT team what you learned and what are you implementing for the future occurrences. Very good. With that being said, we conclude the presentation of the SWAT teams on information technology. I can be accessed by the combo box that it is below this video to give you more information and help you in the implementation if you like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we may have, the better for me, in order to invite you and include more topics. And also don't forget to give a thumbs up, a like to the video for having more visitors. And the more visits we have, the better position of this video is located in the databases of YouTube, and we will touch and rise more audience, and we can help more IT participants. As you know, this channel is not only for CIOs, it's also intended for students, also intended for managers, for middle employees that would like to expand their experience and know about more of the IT function. And all comments are welcome. And with that being said, that's all for today. I will continue uploading videos next week, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.